Welcome back to the channel, Natsu here once again, and this time around we're going to talk about Under Night in Birth 2. Now keep in mind this game is coming out next week, but if you pre-order it, you will be able to play, I think today if I'm not mistaken. Now I'll be showing you stuff that you want to know what to expect from this game, because a lot of people are asking me, hey, does this game have this, and this is the video for that, okay? Number one, this game has 24 characters. What this means is that it has all the characters from the get-go, right? Now, keep in mind, there are some DLC characters, and I quoted fingers that DLC because you can get those characters if you play the story mode of the game. I will be going about that, but that means that if you haven't played any Under Night in Birth, no need to worry, right? This will be a perfect jumping point for you. Now, this also will have a new story mode, which is a new story altogether. It's not the old one, because technically this is the second part. And this one has the third point, right? It has netcode rollback, and this is super important because this game was using delayed base code, and I played the beta. It was good. They say they're gonna get it better, so hopefully it will get better all the time. Now, another thing that's gonna go over, right, is that they say have a lot more modes, etc., etc. But the training mode, if you play, Melty Blood, is the same, or on the Night Birth, is an excellent training mode altogether. You can practice combos, refine your skill, and I will be going about that a few seconds more, because there's a lot of things, right? Again, more new artwork, if you're like some people that like to collect that, right? Also, they doesn't mention it on this trailer, but they also show you that when I was playing the game, that you're able to do custom colors once again. Now, the three new characters are coming for the game, right? Is Tsurugi, awesome character. I have gameplay of the character in the channel. You can check it out. If you like characters that are basic but fun, that will be the way to go. Now, the other character is Kaguya. If you like characters like Noel from Blast Blue, right, this will be a great character for you. And the last new character, Kuon, this is the one that you can unlock by defeating the story mode, or if you do the pre-order, the deluxe edition, right? I will be going about what's the difference between the standard and the deluxe, so you can know it. But if you get the deluxe edition, you will be able to play with Kuon from the get-go. Now, something I want to mention is that on training mode, right, let's say that you have issues in a specific part of the combo or what you're trying to set up, right, you can record the segment and then play it back, but for the part that you're having issues, so that way it's more time effective, right? I think Tekken is the other one that's going to do this, Tekken 8. But in combo wise, I think Under Night is the only one. I'm not certain about that, but don't quote me on that. But yeah, so you can test your combos and get a better feeling of what is happening when trying to do a combo, which will help you a lot. Another awesome feature is that if you have a replay, right, and you're like, hey, this player, just show me, I'm free. But the thing is, like, with this replay option, not only you will be able to see the replay, but you can play the replay and then take action in the part that you wanted to see what option you could have done to stop the offensive or block the correct way, or what other option you have available, right? And this is super good because usually when you try to recreate an scenario in training mode, it's kind of hard. So this way you don't need to go over having that difficulty, right? Now, something really cool about this is that finally they decided to add a casual mode. The first time I saw the trailer, I was like, bro, are you kidding me? That's always been there. No, I verified. The other version doesn't have that. Now, you might be asking, why do I need casual mode, right? And that's for people that just want to test a new character, because you don't want to test your character, right? And you don't feel comfortable with him and going to rank it, and then you're going to lose a lot of ranking points, right? So this will be the way to go if you want to test a new character, right? Tsurugi is one of the new characters that are coming for Under Night in Birth. I did play with him extensively as a beta character because I love his style. And you can see matches in the channel. I think I uploaded one today. I think it's the last I have of him. But anyways, regarding him, I think he's a super friendly character for beginners, right? The fun with Tsurugi comes out when you start mastering his shield stance. What I mean by shield stance is that he will get in a position that will put the shield on front, right? And when he has that shield on front, he will be able to, block attacks like high or mids. Even though if somebody attacks low, the shield will be broken, right? But he can go forward like that compared to other characters that need to risk a little bit. But in that case, it's more user friendly for him to go in or try to close the gap between opponents, right? And from that stance, he can also attack mids and also do overhead attack where he does like a short hop, like a small jump. So he can do that. Again, it's a fun character to use. I'm super excited to see what people can do with this character once they understand the best combo routes. Now, the other character that is new to the series, right, is Kaguya. Now, Kaguya is an interesting character altogether. The reason why I say Kaguya is interesting is that even though she has pistols, right, you will think, oh, she's like a character that only plays, a keep away. But it's interesting. You might want to think about her like if you have played Devil May Cry, right, that she can be good up close as the same as far. I will say that she's better up close than far. Super fun character, and bro, a waifu. Like, you cannot go wrong with that. Look at those combos, look at the fun, and also she can do like interesting things with one of her moves that do like throw some grenades, and that will create an interesting scenario for setups, etc., etc. And also she has great reversal options. And the last character, Kuon, which again, if you got the standard edition, you can unlock him after you finish the story. That's what I've been told, right? From what I'm being seen, I don't have any early access to this. I mean, like a review copy or anything like that. But of all the characters, this is the most interesting one because there's like we never got a chance to play with him. From the gameplay, what I'm seeing, he seems like he will be technically like in between, like hide and also having teleports. If you have played Grand Blue, I think he's in between Avatar Beliat and also Lucius or Lucifer, however you want to name it, right? So he seems in between those characters. Again, if you're somebody that likes to be an edgelord, this will be the character for you, right? So this is the first character I'm gonna test out the game, when the release comes out, right? Because there isn't any more footage of him except the one I'm showing you right now. Quick interruption of your normal program. I did notice after doing the editing of this video that I didn't put any footage or explain that these bonuses that I'm going to explain for the deluxe and standard also apply for Steam and Switch. I only use PlayStation screenshots, so I just want to make that clear just in case. But yeah. Now, something interesting about this game is that even the standard edition has a pre-order bonus, right? If you go to, and this is the case of PlayStation, it seems also Steam. What I mean by this is that even if you don't buy the season pass with the deluxe edition, if you pre-order the standard edition, technically the DLC characters are gonna be free when they come out for you because it will be a pre-bonus. So what I'm saying to you is that the DLC season pass will be free for you even if you bought the standard edition. Now, having said that, keep in mind that this purchase edition, right, this bonus will end at the end of March. So if you bought the standard edition before March, you will be able to get those bonuses, right? So do not wait for the end of March to come, right? Because they don't specify what is the end of March, right? I will imagine it's the 31st or 30, right? But you know how companies are, right? Now, regarding the deluxe edition, why you should buy it, I'll be explaining you that now. If you see in the screen, right, it says the announcer characters, like that will be like instead of using the normal announcer, the characters' voices will be used instead. If you're into that, go ahead, right, break a leg. But another thing is that, unlike the standard edition, right, if you buy the deluxe edition after March, right, let's say August, October, whatever reason, right, you will be able to get the season pass included in the price of the game, right? But the big thing that made me buy this, the deluxe edition, is because I get 72 hours early access to the game. So again, in my case, I am a creator, I'm a content creator, right? This is necessary for me to get more views, right? I just want to be transparent about it, right? But if I'm also a fan of the series, don't get me wrong. But if you're a fan of the series, go ahead and do it because I think this is gonna be excellent time to be a fan of Under Night Birth, especially if you're somebody that likes Melty, right? I mean, I know that the series are different, right? But I'm more of an Under Night Birth player. I try to play Melty. I hope it doesn't happen the same thing. What I mean by that is that the player base gets lower, But I don't think in the case of the Under 9 Birth that's going to happen, because nobody was crying at wolf in the beta about that. Maybe the only thing people were saying, hey, do some small tweaks to the netcode so it's get better. And the developers say they're gonna look into it and work on that. I think they're being honest, to be honest. So I don't have anything to be afraid. And if something like that, if the netcode is not bad, again, make your voice heard. Tell in Twitter or X, how you want to name it, right? Hey, this is not working. Please fix this, right? This game is gonna be available in PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, Steam. Now, having said that, right, the developers say that there will be no crossplay unless it's PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. The reason that they gave us was that unfortunately it's too costly for them to implement crossplay. Again, as somebody that's been a developer, I don't know how much the technology or the resources they will need to put in place for that to work, right? But I know they're not big name, like they're not SNK, they're not Capcom. And even though you're seeing the Arc System, the logo is Under 9 Birth, right? Arc System in reality is not the developers. The developers are French bred. They're the team that are doing everything, right? Arc System they are the distributors. So technically what that means is that, hey, if you get a physical copy, or maybe a little bit of marketing, I don't know, in that regard. If you get a physical copy, will be via Arc System, because they have the infrastructure for doing that, not French bred, right? So I don't know if this is gonna be a no deal for you, because some people were a bit disappointed about that. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this? So are you excited for Under 9 Birth? Please let me know in the comments, and also please like and subscribe, it helps a lot of the channel, and see you next video. Bye bye.